Welcome to tonight's live broadcast of Lomita High School Sports on LTX Sports YouTube channel. Subscribe and come back and listen to the archive games or for the next live broadcast.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
Mark Edmondson's with you live here on LTX Sports YouTube channel, having the introductions here. I don't know if we'll have the national anthem to do. We'll go to another break. Do appreciate you joining us for Lady Hornet and Lomita Hornet boys varsity basketball. Just a few moments to get started again. Not sure about the national anthem, but the introductions being made. This is the Lomita Lady Hornets and the Pretty Lady Pirates. First half of our doubleheader. We'll talk about this. Is going to be the last game for the Lady Hornets for at least a week or so because of the scheduling and also a couple of teams in the district forfeiting their season. So we will talk about that as well. But this is an important game. Pretty at 3-0. Top of the district is the best numbers I have. The Lady Hornets at 2-2. So they're certainly in the playoff hunt. It's going to be a tough game on the road. So see if they can come up here and come up with what would be an upset. They're going to be the Pretty Lady Pirates going to be favored here, but again, the Lady Hornets continue to work hard. I didn't get to play on Friday as that was a win by forfeit, as Richland Springs doesn't have a girls basketball season continuing. So we'll again talk more about that. The starting lineup for I'll get those as we get into it. So, again, I'm waiting to see if they have national anthem. Do appreciate you joining us. Seem to have a pretty good hot spot in here at Pretty. We're from Pretty, Texas at the high school gym, home of the Pirates and Lady Pirates. This is going to be, like I say, important game for both Lomita, the Lady Hornets. So you want to see them play well, see what happens. Again, they have struggled scoring, and the defense has been pretty strong. But as the games go on, they've got to try to find some ways to put more scoring. Now we have the national anthem. We'll be back after this break on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
There are a lot of vehicles on the road with jobs to do, and they come in different shapes and sizes. When you see an emergency vehicle, TxDOT vehicle, tow truck, or utility vehicle with flashing lights activated on the roadside, move over or slow down to 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. It's the law, with fines up to $2,000. When vehicles have flashing lights activated on the shoulder, move over or slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because feeling full can sound like this.
How did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
And like this.
Mom, I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/act now. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And there's our national anthem, and we'll get ready for some basketball. Again, trying to kind of check, make sure we're on the air. I'm checking on my phone over here. Seems like we're all set up to go again. Mark Edmondson coming to you live from Pretty, Texas. So we're getting into the heart of the halfway point almost of the district season. Again, both the Lady Hornets and the Hornets in good shape for chance at the playoffs, and that's the first goal. But again, we'll try to discuss some of that, some issues with some of the other teams, and we're about to get underway. We'll talk about that. And the tip is won by Pretty. Into the front court is Amber Grill. She hands it off to Patterson, Destiny Patterson. I'll get you the 5 on the floor for the Hornets, Lady Hornets here in a moment. Drive in the lane, pass down low on the floor. Steal by Madeline Griffiths and gets it to Mackenzie Andrade now to Elena Fostish. So good defense there by Griffith and gets the steal. And first offensive possession, right side of the floor, is Amy Padron. Padron to Griffith on the baseline. In trouble, gets it back to Padron. She drives the baseline. A little runner. It's offside of the rim, no good. Goes out of bounds off of Pretty, I do believe. It will stay with the Lady Hornets. No score, just underway, about 40 seconds gone. Amy Padron, Phoenix Jones, Madeline Griffith, Elena Fostish, and Mackenzie Andrade on the floor. Padron has it at the top of the three-point line, into the corner, Andrade. Again, the Lady Hornets have struggled to score in these last few ball games. And on Friday, they get that win by forfeit, so they didn't have to play that game. Mullen forfeited their season. That was Richland Springs. Mullen has 2, my understanding. Elena drives to the basket, partially blocked, and on the floor. Steal, good hustle there by Griffith and Fostish. Padron open for the long jumper. It's short. Fought for the rebound, and see, it will stay with Lomita. Good hustle by the Lady Hornets here early, keeping it into their end again. Good look at the basket there. Going to have to take some of those outside shots, and hopefully those will start to fall a little more than they have in the early part of district season. And then we have a 5-second. That's happened a couple of times. The Lady Hornets not able, in the last couple of ball games, not able to get it in on the inbound. So it'll be Pretty basketball. Into the front court. On the dribble is Grell. Honestly, I did not get to check that Grell or Grelly, Grelle. In the lane, ball knocked away. Another good defensive effort there by Griffith, but it does roll back to the Lady Pirates. Patterson has it now to Grell. So that's what I'm going with at this point. Kenna Holmesley, pass inside in the lane. That shot off the glass and good by Zaylee Hale. Hale with the first basket, 2-0. Full court pressure being put on, and that is a problem for the Lady Hornets. They've got to be able to try to protect the ball, and don't there. It was stolen, but then stolen back by Falstich. They got to handle that pressure. They do get in the front court. Padron, pass inside the lane off the hands of Griffith, but it comes to Andrade. Her 15-foot jumper is no good. Good look at the basket. Couldn't get it to go. 5:46 to go, first quarter, 2-0 Pretty. They have the basketball, 3 on the way. It is good. Grell hits the 3, makes it 5-0. Full court pressure being put on. And then we've got a timeout. Going to keep it here, so Coach Ray is under the weather. I didn't know that till just here this afternoon, and so Coach Martin is filling in as the head coach. Of course, has as the assistant as well. But so Coach Martin on the bench helping out. So speedy recovery to wish to Coach Reyes. So again, they're going to put full court pressure on. So the Lady Hornets, you got to try to beat that. If you do, you can look into easy baskets on the other end. But it is Lady Hornet basketball. 5:31 to go. The cheerleaders here cheering on the teams tonight. Get you the names of the cheer. Mackenzie Andrade, one of the cheerleaders, obviously playing the game. And sure, she cheered during the second half of our doubleheader. Again, Falstich on the dribble into the front court, past Andrade. Andrade, and she travels. Turnover against the Lady Hornets. They trail 5-0. Pretty basketball. Second half of our doubleheader began about 10 or 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. The boys against Pretty. Pretty, my understanding, they have not won a district game. The boys at 2-1, so an important game to try to take here on the road. Runner is good. I see the and one, so Sadie Buffy got the basket. It was kind of a long stride there, got it up. The foul is going to be on Falstich, her first, team first. But the basket's good, makes it 7-0, and Buffy at the line for the and one. It's short, rebound on the floor, fought for, and going to be a jump ball. And it'll go to the Lady Hornets. Do appreciate you joining us. Again, we're still trying to find an audience. We just started with district games, full court pressure. So share LTX Sports YouTube channel. Padron trying to run it down in the front courts on the floor. Steele couldn't get it into the front court. Pretty coming the other way, leading 7-0. 4:52 to go in the lane. Kind of a wild shot and knocked away, partially blocked. It'll be Lomita with the basketball. Falstish, the sophomore, into the front court. Padron open for a corner three off the rim. Good look at the basket, but again, just have struggled so much to get those to fall. Padron was all alone. It was a shot you need to take, but couldn't get it to go. Into the front court, Pretty with the basketball. Lost the dribble up top to Grell. Grell has it. She gets it to Holmesley. Holmesley in the lane. That shot is no good. Off the glass on the floor, but an offensive rebound by Pretty. They reset the offense. 4:12 to go, first quarter, 7-0. Lady Pirates. Again, best records I have sometimes online. It's hard to see. It should be an offensive foul, and is. Good job by Griffith working around the screen. And that foul will be on Buffy, her first, team first. Go as a turnover. It'll be Lomita basketball. Still the full court pressure. Padron has it to Jones. Jones dribbles into the front court. Pass inside, ball knocked away, and we got in a little hurry there. He got down there and then just kind of threw it up for grabs. Steele going the other way. Patterson with the basketball for the Lady Pirates. Gets it to Holmesley in the corner. That's a long three, no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. And it's going to be Lomita basketball. Again, 7-0, 3:36 to go. And the offensive struggles continue, partly with the pressure getting to the front court, but they have broken it the press a couple of times and got some looks, but yet to get a shot to go. Well, the game against Zephyr, they actually had a quick start offensively, but then went cold, went almost 2 quarters. Padron into the front court. Pass trying to get it to Griffith underneath, and it goes off of her hands. And it'll be a turnover, then a foul against Lomita. Again, we're just getting a little bit of hurry there. That pass was on a line, but a little strong, and Griffith couldn't control it. That foul was on Jones, her first, team second. 3:23 to go, first quarter. In the lane, lost her dribble, did Peterson. Now she gets it in the corner. Up top, it's back to Peterson. That is Patterson, pardon me, Patterson. Down low in the lane. That shot is no good, but backside rebound, offensive rebound. 3 on the way. It's good. Offensive rebound turns into points as Patterson finds herself open. Makes it 10-0. 10-0. Pretty. Jones, ball knocked away, Steele. Again, the pressure. And then we've got a foul. Falstish, I believe that'll be her second. Again, the Lady Hornets struggling to get into the front court. And that's turning into easy baskets or now free throws. 2 shots coming. That was Falstish's second. As Abby Tower gets ready to check in. Free throw is up and it's good. Buffy will have one more. She has 3 points, made the first one. Makes it 11-0. Second free throw up and it's good. And we've got a subs coming in. As I said, Tower and Riley Newton comes in for Pretty. Jones looking, gets it into Andrade at half court. In trouble. Ball going to be a jump ball. And it'll be a turnover going the other way. Again, with Lady Hornets not able to get it past half court. 12-0, they trail. 2:41 to go here in the first quarter. Pretty basketball. Grell has it in the lane. Right side of the floor to Holmesley. Now up top to Newton, who just checked in. Her three no good. Rebound, fought for. It'll be a jump ball. This one will go to the Lady Hornets. 2:30 to go, first quarter. Jones to inbound. Looking, still looking. Ball knocked away. Stolen. Grell, three on the way. It's no good. Rebound to Tower. She gets it to Jones, to Griffith. She waits for help. Gets it to Andrade. McKenzie dribbles into the front court. 2:14. Clock runs here in the first quarter. Andrade trying to get to the baseline. Shoots the jumper. It's short. Kind of just a little bit out of sort. She was turned sideways. Now going the other way. That wild shot rolls in. Somehow Grell got that to go from about 8 feet out on a line drive off the glass. Makes it 14-0. Tower, and then a jump ball. It'll be a turnover. So she throws it into Tower. Then they almost run into each other, and Tower tries to give it back to her, and they were too close, and that allowed defenders to come in and tie it up. And it'll be ball back to Pretty on the inbound. And they able to get to the basket. That's Hale's second basket, 16-0. As right now, Lady Hornets just not able to get it much past the free throw line. Another steal. Patterson, ball knocked away by Jones, out of bounds. Minute 32 to go. I mean, unfortunately, the Lady Hornets have spent most of their time on the pretty end, even after shots with this pressure. And that last one, they weren't able to, again, get it to the free throw line before the steal. On the inbound, Newton has it in the corner. Up top to Patterson. Patterson in the lane. Now to Newton. She shoots another three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Cambry Tower, who checked in. Into the front court. Tower up and under, and it's partially blocked, save for a moment, but then goes out of bounds. Also checking in for Lomita Precious Hernandez now in the game, and I said Cambry Tower. That was Abby going to the basket, got close, but the shot blocked and goes out of bounds, but goes back to Pretty. 16-0 Lady Pirates. A minute 2 to go here in the first quarter. Up top, Newton has it. Right side of the floor to Patterson. Patterson, the dribble. Double team comes, lost it, knocked away. Steele Jones on the floor. Be another jump ball. This one will go to Lomita. So, again, Lomita just really struggling to find offense. I know I'm belaboring the point, but it is just the fact, for different reasons, when they've got it in the front court, haven't had very good looks, but a lot of it has just been the pressure to not allow them to get into offense. This time they do get it past midcourt, then a long pass, and it's thrown out of bounds. So just trying to get it up ahead again. It's a little bit of that, I think, that frustration. You know, you're trying to do too much, and right now you do go back to those cliches of kind of have to just take it one play at a time and kind of slow things down. Into the front court, Pretty has the basketball. They lead 16-0. Right wing, long jumper on the way. It's no good by, that was Holmesley, but an offensive rebound. Grell shoots the corner three. It's no good. Rebound on the floor. Another, cannot clear it. Another offensive rebound. 18 seconds to go. And then we got a blocking foul on the baseline, and that's going to be free throws. That's Andrade's first, but maybe, okay, it was only 4, my mistake. I thought it was already 4, so it's on the baseline, no free throws. On the inbound, though, they get wide open as Buffy gets to the basket. She has 6 points, 18-0, 8 seconds to go. McKenzie dribbling down the sideline and got into the front court, but then just, again, everything seems to be in a bit of a hurry and loses the dribble out of bounds. Long three off the rim, no good at the buzzer for Pretty. And that will end the first quarter. Pretty 18, the Lady Hornets nothing on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Mark Edmondson back with you live here from Pretty High School. 18-0, all Pretty in that first quarter. Again, the pressure certainly a big part of it. But the Lady Hornets, I know that frustration. They are much more than I am. We've still got to just try to, when they get in the front court, slow it down, get a good look. But it has been not very many opportunities and too many extra opportunities for Pretty. They start with the ball in this second quarter, leading 18-0. Hernandez, both towers, pass inside on the dribble and wild shot, no good, but an offensive rebound. Then a three on the way, it's no good by Holmesley. Put back, no good, and then a foul. Again, 3 and 4 looks at the basket. Andrade also on the floor, and Jones. Let's see, this foul against Lomita will go to Tower, her first. Again, reset fouls at each quarter. 5 gets you 2 free throws. This is shooting 2 for Hale. First one's up, and it's good. She'll have one more. Now Pretty doing all the little things. Getting the extra looks, playing the turnover game, and then hitting free throws as she hits 2 of 2. She has 6. 20-0, just underway. Second quarter. On the inbound, trying to get it to Hernandez. Goes out of bounds. Another turnover against Lomita. Just really struggling in all aspects right now. Pretty will have the basketball after a turnover. Try to get it down. Haley, her move inside. Short, no good, but offensive rebound. Then we've got a jump ball. It will go to Lomita. That was a jump ball. Jones to inbound, still looking. Gets it into Hernandez, and that's going to have a foul on the Pirates. Lady Pirates get the foul. That is on a second foul on Buffy. First team foul here in the second quarter, 7:21 to go. Into the front court, Andrade has it. Pass inside, that shot partially blocked, but Cambry Tower gets it back, then tries to hand it off to Hernandez. Nobody there, and then, no, it was Andrade, but she was stuck underneath the basket, and then it ends up in a turnover. She tried to throw it off the leg of one of the defenders. Again, just no spacing there. Pass inside to Hale. Hale's shot is good, and she's fouled. So Hale now with 8 points, and she'll go to the line for the and one. See who that foul was on. I was thinking it was Cambry Tower. It is her first. Be one shot here for Hale, and it's short. Rebound comes down to Andrade. 22-0. All Pretty. Andrade has it in the front court. See if they can be patient. And then the pass off of Jones. She has to save it on the floor. Not yet. And it's going to end up in a jump ball and another turnover. It'll go the other way. Not able to handle the passes and just not on the same page. Griffith checks back in. So it's says Falstish, Andrade, Padron, and Jones also on the floor. Pretty has the basketball and a 22-0 lead. Emily Hurtado checked in, and she gets it to Grell. Amber Grell gets the basket, and she cuts inside. 24-0. Padron has it in the backcourt. Padron, Hurtado on her. Now to Andrade in the front court. She drives the baseline, up and under, and it rolls in. First basket. Nice move. Got a nice screen from Padron, and Andrade goes with the up and under move, and it rolled in 24-2. Pretty basketball. They lead by 22. 5:50 to go. Pass inside off the hands of one of the Lady Pirates, off the hands of Buffy. It'll be a turnover. 5:46 to go. Second quarter, 24-2. Pretty on the inbound. Padron has it. Padron with the dribble. She's going to stop. Needs help in the backcourt still, and then she traveled before she could pass it. Took the one step and then the next step. Another turnover against Lomita. Pretty basketball. 5:38 to go. First half. 24-2. Pretty into the front court. Holmesley has it in the corner up top. And that is, I was trying to see, that's Patterson. Patterson with the basketball to Grell. Grell, she looks to drive. Ball knocked out of her hands and off of one of the Lady Hornets, but good help defense from behind. He'll stay with Pretty. 24-2 their lead. Patterson on the inbound hits Grell, and she's able to hold it now. She's blocked in the lane by Jones. Ball on the floor, though, and picked up by Pretty. And then a turnover there as Hurtado, can't see that. Hurtado, that's right, it's Hurtado. Can't get that out right. Hurtado. If I say it a few times, make it easy. She traveled with the ball. Turnover, Hurtado. Padron has it for Lomita to Andrade. McKenzie on the dribble into the front court. Baseline. Now looking for help. Padron gets it back to her up top. On the floor, saved by Falstich. Falstich to Jones. He tries to get it down low, and the pass too low for Griffith to handle. Turnover against Lomita. Just not enough looks at the basket, and again, had trouble even getting it into. That was one of their longer offensive possessions there. Into the front court, Pretty has the ball. 4:48 to go. First half, 24-2, Lady Pirates. In the corner, three on the way is good. And that was by Holmesley. That's her first. Makes it 27-2. Padron lost her dribble, in trouble. Tries to get it to Jones and does, and she's fouled. They get them in a bad situation in the backcourt. Pretty's been trapping, and Lady Hornets have had, to say the least, difficulty getting out of it. That time they were fouled. That's the first foul on Grell. Now Falstich has it quickly into the front court. Pass to Griffith down low. She looks, goes up, and rolls off the rim. No good. And then we've got a jump ball. Good pass there. Falstich finding Griffith. And Griffith went up quickly and, again, bounced around and thought it was going to roll in, but it didn't. But it is Lomita basketball. They tied it up after the rebound on the inbound. Jones, she goes up quickly, but too strong right at the basket. But then a steal. Goes up and is fouled. That one, the first one just missed it clean and just, again, rushed. The second one, she got a good offensive rebound and was fouled. So that one went off wild, but because of the contact. So Jones will shoot 2 free throws. 4:13 to go, second quarter here from Pretty. Free throw no good. They'll have one more here. Take the moment to check. Seem to be still on the air. Second free throw is good. She hits 1 of 2. Jones with her first point. 3 points for the Lady Hornets. They trail 27-3. About to go to the halfway mark of the second quarter. I'll go under 4 minutes here. Pass left side of the floor, Patterson. Patterson looks to drive. And her pass too strong. Turnover against Pretty. Lomita basketball. Jones to inbound. Got a couple of subs coming in. Newton and Hale for Pretty. Jones to inbound, still looking, tries to get it ahead to Falstich. Does. Falstich with the left hand, it's no good. And she came in there and thought she might pass it, but I think that was the right decision, but went a little strong, high off the glass, and then it goes out of bounds off of the Hornets. Griffith was down there, but again, like a little too much adrenaline there, It went high off the glass. It's a good pass to get ahead. 3 the other way. It's no good. Falstich with the rebound after the miss by Pretty. Falstich again in the lane. Left-handed shot. No good. Offensive rebound for a moment, Padron, but taken away now, stolen by Jones. Jones, she is going to be fouled, I believe. That maybe before the shot. She did get another shot off. Lady Hornets still hustling. And it's not a lack of effort, but again, it was on the floor. Abby Tower checks in for Mackenzie Andrade. Is really struggling to take care of the basketball and score. Tower still looking, got to get it in. Does up top to Padron. Amy has it. Still on the dribble, on the baseline. Goes up, off the glass, and she's fouled. Good job as she lost the dribble, but she made a good turn move to the center of the lane, kept that pivot foot down, got the shot off, and her arm was hit, so Padron will shoot 2. First free throw will be up and short. No good. She'll have one more. That was the 15th foul. I think it was a shooting foul in that case, but it is the 15th foul, so the Lady Hornets would be shooting free throws the rest of the way here in this second quarter. Padron's second free throw is up, and it's off the rim, no good. Going the other way, Pretty with the rebound. Up ahead, Hurtado in the lane, on the floor, steal. Falstis with the steal. On the dribble, in the lane. Good move, rolls off, no good. Jones put back. Again, Falstis did a nice job getting inside. It rolled off, but Phoenix Jones there, her third point with the putback. 3 on the way the other direction. It's no good. Rebound to Padron. Padron gets it to Falstis. That last miss by Holmesley. Falstis lost her dribble. Cross court, Padron. Long 3. Off the rim, no good. A good couple of minutes here for the Lady Hornets. I mean, they're down 27-5. Going the other way, Grell. Pass underneath to Hurtado. And she was open and gets her first basket. So they're able to run the floor there. Makes it 29-5. Jones. And the front court lost her dribble. Down low to Griffith. Griffith looks to make a move. Good job to get the pass to Jones, and she's fouled. Much better action on getting it down the floor and working it inside. 2 more free throws for Jones. It's a good pass inside. Jones made room for herself. And I'm not overstating, they're down by 24 points. I understand that, but free throw is good. But this has been a good little last 2 or 3 minutes, and this Lady Hornet team's got to build on those things. Got some talent. I do think, and Coach Reyes and I have talked about it, that confidence level and trying to Phoenix Jones with both free throws. She leads the way in scoring 2, 3, 4, 5 points for Lomita now, 29-7. 29-7 here. 2:15 to go in the second quarter. Hale pass to the corner to Sider. Kara Sider had checked in. Now a 3 on the way, no good by Grell, going the other way. False just have it, Elena. Cross-court pass, Padron open for another 3. Off the front of the rim, looks like it was on line. Jones, though, offensive putback, it's no good. Fought 4 on the floor. Going to have a jump ball going the other way. Jones has really come alive these last couple minutes inside. Offensive rebounds. That one at point blank. Again, just a little short on the shot. A good rebound. And Padron, the last couple of threes looked online, but can't get one to go. And the three-point shooting is another thing that they just don't hit very many. They don't score a lot of points, but in those outside jumpers, Hale inside, that shot is good. Hale is able to get to the basket. She has 10 points now, 31-7, and then as we try to get it inbound, not able to control the pass, a turnover, 31-7. Pretty with the lead. A turnover is Precious. Hernandez checks in for the Lady Hornets. And be Pretty basketball. 1:32 clock runs here in the second quarter. 31-7 Pretty. Hale has it outside the three-point line. Looking inside. Pass down to Buffy, and she goes up. Her shot's no good. Offensive rebound. Buffy up top. Now to Grell. Straight away three, Grell, and it's good. And they've hit, I believe, like 4 threes. Again, ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Pretty. 34-7. So it's all the little things that have really compound really all season, even in the pre-district games, that have hurt the Lady Hornets. Pass not good on the inbound. Steal. Buffy has it, and she's going to be hit. So it was a steal by Holmesley. She got it inside to Buffy. But it was on the floor. That foul was on Hernandez, her first. Pretty basketball underneath their basket with 59 seconds to go, just under a minute to go first half. 34-7 on the inbound, on the floor, steal. Knocked away by Griffith, stolen by Falsters. Falsters to the basket with the left hand, can't get it to go. Got all the way to the basket. Going the other way, Grell. And it's call foul. Falsters. See, was that fall? It was a pretty good block. Let's see. It was on Tower, sorry. Why are they wait. Okay, say she was in the act of shooting, so Grell will shoot 2. First free throw is up, it's good. Makes it 35-7. 46 seconds to go. First half. Second free throw is up and good. Inbound, it's 36-7. You got the ball knocked out of bounds. Another turnover. It's 36-7 now. 36-7, 42 seconds to go. Pretty is just dominated with strong defense from the beginning. Limited opportunities. 3 on the way from the corner. It's good for Sadie Buffy. She has 9 now. 39-7. Falstis to Griffith in the lane. It rolls off. Good pass. Good shot up. Then it rolls off. Could not get it to go. 39-7. 13 seconds to go. Grell tries to get it, and then should have been a backcourt call. No call. Pass down low out the hands of Sider. Not sure what the ref was doing. It looked like it was easily a backcourt call, but 4.3 seconds. It was a turnover. Andrade to Falstis, 4 seconds at half court. Tries to throw it ahead to Griffin. Gets it to her. Got to go up. Not in time. And we will go to half. I want to go ahead and take a little longer break here. Let me give it a second. So at halftime, let me take a short break. Then I'll come back, give the scoring, and then I'll get you ready for I'll have a little longer ones ready for the second half. At halftime, Pretty 39, Lomita 7 on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Mark Edmondson back with you. I want to make sure I said this, thanks to Mrs. Moore as well, here with the cheerleaders tonight. I mentioned Mackenzie Andrade, of course, playing in this first game. Then the other cheerleaders here, it's nice to see them to see them here supporting the teams. I wanted to make mention of them. Try to again during the boys' game as well. Madison Henry, Abby Tower, Liberty Potts, and Liliana Reyes here cheering on the teams tonight. So at halftime, it's 39-7. Pretty. They've just the defense. Fewer looks in that second quarter. The Lady Hornets able to get a few better looks. Scored 7, didn't score in the first quarter. Scored 7 in that second. 5 points by Jones, 2 points by Andrade. So it's just been a real struggle to get any kind of flow going. I was going to see the scoring. They've had 6 different players score. Leading the way is Amber Grill and also Zaylee Hale, 12 for Grill, and Hale with 10, 9 points by Buffy. So, again, it's just been difficult to even get into the flow of the game, moving it ahead into the front court. That was a huge part of it. But then also the next part of that is they were, able to hit threes and just had better look at the baskets. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they hit 4 threes in that first half as well. And so Pretty, again, leading the district, undefeated in district. They had defeated Zephyr, I believe, in the game before. But anyhow, the main thing is now, you got to come back out. It is such a hard thing. You're down 39-7. I know they're not going to quit, but the confidence level, I mean, you do have to build it. They're little by little. That second quarter, they did have a little run that they put a nice job of getting it down the floor and good looks at the basket. Missed a couple of point blank again, but made a few, got some fouls. Jones went to the line 4 times, hit 3 of 4, and we also had 2 other free throw attempts in that second quarter. So, try to look for the little things, but right now just not able to get any kind of consistency with the tough defense played by the Lady Pirates. So we're at halftime. I'll take another little break here. We'll come back, get you ready for the second half, and then we'll have the second half of our doubleheader. The boys playing Pretty about 10 or so minutes after the completion of this game. I'll have to go and get the lineups for Pretty, and then we'll go from there. But we've got a half to go here, see if the Lady Hornets can fix a few things again. Right now you're trying to build just little by little, do those little things and try to make a few more baskets. The defense is, at times, it has been not bad inside, but there's just been too many easy opportunities with all the turnovers. At halftime, 39-7, the Lady Hornets trail the Lady Pirates of Pretty on the LTX Sports YouTube channel.
Smokey the Bear.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
What does VA mean to me?
A place for my daughter to call home, thanks to the VA Home Loan.
A new lease on life. The best healthcare team I've ever had is here at VA.
And education, and the opportunity to open doors I never thought possible with my GI Bill.
The financial support I need to manage the disabilities I developed because of my service.
Get what you earn. Visit choose.va.gov.
Not all veterans are eligible for the type or amount of benefits mentioned here.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me, whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Wounded Warrior Project helps post 9/11 veterans and their families realize what's possible. with support and resources that bring warriors together and empower them to become stronger, both inside and out.
It's possible to begin healing.
To get the help you need.
To find peace. And as each warrior's needs evolve, so do we. Because these last 20 years are just the beginning. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
Hey y'all, I'm Blake Shelton. Being from Oklahoma, I know a thing or two about natural disasters. Tornadoes are common where I'm from and have affected my life and the lives of people I care about. No matter where you live, be aware of the dangers in your area and have a plan. You can create an emergency kit, come up with an evacuation plan, and know where to seek shelter. You never know when a disaster may hit. These simple steps can help save a life. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
What does life... So we're going to head in that spot right there. And getting ready for the second half. Did want to mention again, so talking about never really got into it much, but my understanding right now, so the next game is scheduled for Friday. I don't know for sure. I believe it's going to be moved up to 6. I don't have that for certain, as it is the 16th. It'd be against Mullen. That should just be a boys' game. My understanding is Mullen, already Richland Springs on Friday, have forfeited their varsity girls basketball season. The Richland Springs, as we heard Friday too, ended up doing that game. It was a sub-varsity game, as they are also not having a varsity rest of the season, boys or girls. So that comes into play. But Mullen would be the game for the Lady Hornets on Friday, but their season has been ended as they forfeited their varsity season. So that'll be a win for the Lady Hornets on Friday, but the boys will play Mullen. Again, double check that. Might be an early start at 6. It'll be Lomita basketball to start this third quarter on LTX Sports YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us, wherever it might be on the World Wide Web. Andrade has it. Still with the dribble. Takes it back out. It's Andrade, Jones, Padron. Jones gets it to Padron. Griffith and Falstish on the floor for the Lady Hornets. Elena has it in the lane. Going to shoot the jumper, and she's fouled. So that was a good patient job there on that offensive set by the Lady Hornets. Again, you're looking for those little things. That they were patient. Falstish got in the lane, and she was hit on the shot. Shot didn't go. It went off wildly because of the contact. But she'll shoot 2 free throws. Free throw is up and good. Falstish first point of the night. Elena, the sophomore, will have one more. 39-8 as Grill checks out of the ball game. Doesn't show on the board, so I'm not sure if that was her foul or how many. Second free throw, no good. Jones high in the air for an offensive rebound, and then takes an extra step. She knew she did. Turnover. Did a nice job of getting the offensive rebound, and then just didn't put the ball on the floor before she took a step. 39-8, Pretty with the lead. They have the basketball. 7:15 to go, third quarter. Straightaway 3 by Hale. It's in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Andrade. She gets it to Falstish. Elena into the front court to Andrade. Long 3. It's off the rim, bounces high in the air, comes down to Buffy. That was a long 3, but it was on line and off the back of the rim. Couldn't get it to go. Hale, she's going to shoot another 3. It's short. Put back, no good. And then Hale gets an offensive rebound. Now Buffy another 3. It's no good. Rebound to Jones. Into the front court, Falstish. Falstish backs it up, gets it to Andrade. She's open for the 3, thought about it, but now Griffith in the corner. Madeline up top to McKenzie. Andrade shoots the jumper, no good, but Falstish comes around and gets the shot up. It's no good. An offensive rebound. Another one for Falstish. She gets to the basket. It's blocked. She gets the ball back. Oh, good hustle by the Lady Hornets. Still can't get one to go. Griffith off the hands of Falstish, but to Andrade. Almost 2 minutes gone here in this third quarter. 39-8. Falstish has it. Right wing to Jones in the lane. Up and under. That shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Newton. She pushes it up to Hale. Hale at the basket, and it's good. Hale gets the layup, makes it 41-8. 5:38 and counting, third quarter. First half of our doubleheader. Boys will play the Pirates, the Lomita versus the Pretty Pirates in the second half. Varsity boys. The boys are 2-1. Padron in the lane. Ball knocked away, saved by Griffith. Back to Padron in the corner. Amy up top to Andrade. McKenzie backs it up. Now she looks to drive in the lane. Shot blocked by Buffy. And then stolen back by, I think, Padron, and she gets it off to McKenzie. Long three on the way off the front of the rim. Jones fights for the rebound. It's on the floor. She picks it up, goes up with the shot, and knocks it in. Uses the glass nicely. Jones leads the way. 7 points for the Lady Hornets. They go into double figures, 41-10. Newton has it left wing for the Lady Pirates to Hale. Hale, wild shot. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Lomita. Falstis with the dribble into the front court for Lomita. Into the corner, Griffith. Madeline will dribble it up top. Hands it off Padron. Padron, free throw line jumper off the rim, no good. Griffith fights for the rebound, and it is a jump ball. Good hustle by Madeline, but it will go the other way on the jump ball. 4:21 to go. We got a timeout. I'm going to keep it here. Give me a second there to check the phone to see. I've got the player playing. Seems everything's still running well there. So right now in this with about 3 minutes or so gone of this third quarter, and they backed off a little. They've changed a little and actually taken a couple of wild shots. But in this quarter, it's 3-2. Lomita's outscored Pretty here in this quarter. They backed off some of that pressure. The Lady Hornets have run some offensive sets. Had some good looks in there and got fouled also. It will be Pretty basketball. They'll inbound from the other end of the floor. Patterson has it, and she'll bring it on a dribble into the front court for Pretty. Almost halfway gone through this third quarter. 4:12 to go. Clock runs here as the ball to Sider. Sider, pass up top to Patterson. Patterson looks to drive into the corner. Three on the way. It's short. Offensive rebound. Newton, it's no good. Jones with the rebound, and then she's going to be a jump ball. It is. It will be. Should be Lomita's basketball. They just switched one. They just had one on the other end. They did not switch it on that. On the inbound, Hale misses it, goes back up. I believe that should have been the other way, but maybe I missed it. But Hale does get an offensive rebound and a basket on the inbound. Makes it 43-10. Falls just gets it to Andrade. Andrade at the free throw line, lost her dribble, gets it to Jones. Jones looks to make her move. She's fouled, Jones. Again, the sophomore continues to show growth. I mean, this team is still working, and again, talking to Coach Reyes, I know they're working hard, working on those things. Pretty's able to throw a lot of defense at them. They have size. 2 free throws good. Jones makes the first one. She'll have one more. So a bit overwhelmed in that first quarter. Into the second one it continued, but really got behind, and again that pressure. Second free throw gets the shooter's touch, bounces high in the air, falls in. That is 9 points now for Phoenix Jones. But Jones athletic, and again, the sophomore learning pass, and they're going to have a jump ball. Good hustle there by Mackenzie Andrade. It will be this possession. They do get it to Lomita, so we get one of those. Again, good hustle by Andrade. Results in the turnover. 43-12. Pretty with the lead. Lomita with the basketball. 3:13 to go, third quarter. Andrade in the lane, and that shot is no good and goes out of bounds. Pretty basketball. Hurtado gets it into Newton. Riley Newton into the front court, right side of the floor, into the corner, Hale. Hale with the dribble up top and gets it to Sider. Kara Sider now in the corner to Hurtado. And ball thrown away, but saved by Sider. Sider, she gets it to, that was Holmesley with the missed three, and then the ball on the floor. And see, we got a foul call here. I believe it is a foul on Lomita. I believe on Cambry Tower. Cambry, Abbey, both in the game, along with Jones, Falstish, and Andrade. But almost stolen by Andrade, but saved. Holmesley has it in the corner, now dribbles it up top. Hands it off to Hurtado, who kicks it to the left wing. Up top, Hale. Hale now out to Holmesley for the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor. Hale just comes to her right under the basket, and she's able to put it in. She has 16 points to lead the way. So, also have our mascot here as well, fully decked out. Good drive to the baseline, off the rim, no good by Falstish. To Abby Tower with the rebound for Lomita. Then a long jumper, it's no good, and that was one of those situations where it should have been a foul as it went off of Lomita, but they give it to Lomita instead of the foul. On the inbound, get it to Jones. She's being bumped there, now gives it to Falstish. 1:48 to go, third quarter, 45-12. Pretty. Andrade has it, and is not able to hold the dribble there. Turnover against Lomita. So it will be Pretty basketball. We play with 139 and counting here in the third quarter from Pretty, Texas. LTX Sports YouTube channel. Long three on the way. Holmesley, no good. Rebound, Jones. Jones on the dribble to the basket. Jump stop. Off the glass and good. Nice move. Had let two defenders go by. And double figures now for Jones. Having a nice night. That was a really nice move. Steal. Got the other way. Jump stopped in the lane. Defenders go by and she knocks it in. That three way off the mark. And it'll be off of Pretty. I believe that was Holmesley with that miss. Precious Hernandez checks in. Really give Jones a rest there. They're really seeing some of the athleticism that second and third quarter here in this third quarter by Jones. So a lot of growth there for the sophomore. The corner three, Tower online, but couldn't get it to go. That was Abby with the shot going the other way. Hale brings it into the front court. 42 seconds to go, third quarter, 45-14. Newton to Hale, and they leave her alone, and she gets the basket. Defense lost her there. She has 18 points, leads the way for Pretty. 47-14, 25 seconds to go, third quarter. Falstish on the baseline. Hernandez, three on the way, in and out. It's halfway down, can't get one to go. Still no threes on the night. Going the other way with 15 seconds. Well, that was a good look by Hernandez. I need a few of those to fall. Hale shoots the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor. Hale saves it, 5 seconds. Don't foul here. Hale at the buzzer. It's short, and we'll go to the fourth quarter. Take a short break here. Going to the fourth quarter. Pretty 47, the Lady Hornets 14 on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
There are a lot of vehicles on the road with jobs to do, and they come in different shapes and sizes. When you see an emergency vehicle, TxDOT vehicle, tow truck, or utility vehicle with flashing lights activated on the roadside, move over or slow down to 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. It's the law, with fines up to $2,000. When vehicles have flashing lights activated on the shoulder, move over or slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
Mark Edmondson back with you live from Pretty High School here in Pretty, Texas. The Lady Pirates going into the fourth quarter. commanding lead, 47-14. Again, so you're looking at the Lady Hornets with no game on Friday. That will go as a win, though. In my understanding, Mullen will forfeit. That's a forfeit, so that'll go in the win column. Again, still in that position, pretty leading the district. And then Tuesday's a bye for boys and girls. So the Lady Hornets won't be looking at playing a game till the following Friday. I'm right. Let's see here. They've got the, make sure the dates. Here we are on the 13th. Bye next Tuesday on the 20th. And then it would be in Lomita, Cherokee. So that should be a doubleheader next Friday on the 23rd, the following Friday. Start fourth quarter. Pretty has the basketball. They lead 47-14. Hernandez, Andrade, Griffith on the floor, along with Abby Tower and Amy Padron. Ball knocked away, saved by Buffy. Patterson has it now for Pretty. Long three by Grell. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Abby Tower. She's triple teamed there and jump ball, but this will go to Lomita. Padron inbounds to Andrade. Just underway, 30 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Pretty with the 47-14 lead. Have the second half of our doubleheader. Boys, Tower, another long jumper. It's off the rim, no good. A good look at the basket, but again, couldn't get one to go. Grell into the front court. Jump stops, and then she is, that was a tough call. That looked like Padron blocked the ball. Grell was out of, kind of turned sideways, but a call against Padron, her first, team first here in the fourth. 2 free throws for Grell. Free throw is good. She'll have one more. She's had 2 threes on the night. I have her down at now 13 points. She'll have one more. Amber Grell. Free throw is up and good. Perfect from the line, 4-4. 49-14. Pretty with the lead. Jones has it in the front court, right wing. Looks to drive in line, gets it to Falstich. Long jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Bretta Head, who had checked in for the Lady Pirates. Up ahead, Patterson thought about the three. Now backs it up. 6:40 and counting here in the ball game. Tower gets the foul as comes over a little late there. Buffy will go to the line for 2. Honestly, haven't quite decided yet if been a good feed, but I might go ahead because I'm going to have to go over and get the lineups for the Pretty boys in between games. So if this game ends, I'll end it pretty quick. Sometimes I just kind of run long spots, but free throw is good. And they've hit their free throws. Again, as I said, Pretty does a lot of the little things. Well, definitely one of the reasons. And they can bring, good pressure with number of players on the bench. Second free throw is no good. Buffy hits 1 of 2. 50-14. Again, they are leading the district. Jones, a little stop jump. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound comes down to Pretty. Another good little jump stop, but she shot about a 4-foot jumper. And I believe Patterson kind of went in there wildly, but they're going to say a blocking foul. And that's on Falstich. Falstich might have turned a little there at the end, but free throw is no good for Patterson. She'll have one more. Destiny Patterson has 3 points on the night. 50-14. Second free throw is up and rolls it in. She gets 1 of 2. She has 4 points now. 51-14. Lomita trails Pretty into the front court. Tower in the corner. Looks to drive the baseline. In trouble. Gets it to Jones. Jones in the lane. Little short jumper. Couldn't get it to go. off the back of the rim. Going the other way. Grell to Holmesley. Holmesley back to Grell. Grell, she drives in the lane. That runner is no good. Rebound Abby Tower, but on the floor and couldn't quite control it. Kind of lost her balance there. Rolls out of bounds. 51-14. Pretty with the lead and the basketball. 5:54 to go in the ball game. Grell, baseline jumper. It's a 2, I believe. Yes, it was. She hits the baseline jumper. Makes it 53-14. Falstish in the lane. Tries to make a move and tries to get it to Griffith, but nobody there. I think it might have been touched by one of the Lady Pirates. Let's see. Not sure what the call was. Okay, a foul call. I didn't see that foul. I think even Olina's kind of smiling about that. So the shot went wild, but she was fouled. Free throw is good. I'm not arguing. Take whatever we can. She knocks down the free throw. But I didn't quite see that contact. Second free throw short. Rebound comes down to Falstish. Back into the lane. That runner no good. Griffith at the basket, up and good. Griffith with the backside rebound. Madeline's first points of the night. Makes it 53-17. Nice job of going up quickly for Griffith. Ball knocked away but saved by Pretty. Patterson has it well outside the three-point line, now on the dribble. Lost her dribble now. Well, gets it to Holmesley. Now left wing to Grell. Up top Patterson, straightaway 3. It's good. And they have several players. That was Patterson, her second 3. That can hit the long jumper, and they'll shoot it. Down low to Griffith. Goes up quickly. It rolls off no good. Good pass from Falstish, and Griffith goes up quickly, but just couldn't get it to go. 56-17. 56-17, 4:41 to go in the fourth quarter. And we've got a foul on Lomita. I think Madeline in the corner with the push. Subs coming in. Amy Padron and Mackenzie Andrade check in for the Lady Hornets. So it will be 2 nights off. Pass to Hale down low on the floor. Steele Griffith to Andrade. So won't play Friday because of Mullen not having a girls varsity team now. And then Tuesday a bye, so they'll play Cherokee, which they lost to Cherokee, and Cherokee, I think it was 36-18. They doubled them up. But, again, that was a game that had a strong start. Good move to the basket, Padron, but couldn't get it to go. That one was a close game through half, but kind of just pulled away. They again went through a scoring drought, as they have. Went like 2 quarters, I think, in that game. And, again, it has been something that has reoccurred over and over. So, but they have, over a week to try to work through that. We've got a timeout. We're going to keep it here. So they'll have that Friday night off, and then the Tuesday bye, and then Cherokee at home. That's going to be a big night. Cherokee boys, right now the boys, the Hornets need to take care of some business. These are 2 important games here on the road against Pretty, who hasn't won a district game. My understanding, I don't know, they could have won by forfeit, but as far as other games, again, sometimes the schedule, especially using online, doesn't always update, but they hadn't won any of the games they played here in the early part of district. So this game, and then Mullen at home, a game that the Hornets, the boys, will be expected to win. They're going to be favored to win. So you need to take care of these 2. They will have a bye on Tuesday. Cherokee, they haven't played yet, but Cherokee, Zephyr beat the Hornets by 40 points in their one game. Well, it was a win for Zephyr, but only a 12-point. Zephyr win 60-48 last week over Cherokee, so that's going to be a tough game. So they got to these next 2 games going to be something real important, I think, for the season and their way they want to do in the playoff, get to the playoffs. Padron, jumper is partially blocked. Rebound comes down to Hale. Going the other way. Grelly up ahead to Holmesley, and she is going to be fouled by Andrade. So 3:43 to go in the game, 56-17. It'll be 2 free throws coming here for Holmesley. She has 3 points on the night. This free throw is good. And they have hit their free throws too. Again, this pretty team got a lot of dynamics going for them. And can sub, and second free throw is good. Can sub and have equal talent out there. Hit free throws and hit probably six or seven threes. So they've done a lot of those things and play tough defense. Pass down low on the floor, trying to get it to Griffith, and it'll be a jump ball. And it'll go the other way to Lomita. I'm sorry, to Pretty basketball after that jump ball. Grell, she comes into the front court to Holmesley on the right wing. Holmesley tries to get it back to Grell and knocked out of bounds by Falstish. Elena, good hands there to knock it away. Sider checks in for Pretty. Pretty to inbound, get it down low to Hale. Hale, and then knocked on the floor. She saves it to Newton. Newton in the lane. That ball knocked away, stolen. Padron trying to pass it ahead to Griffith, and Griffith just had to do everything she could to hold on to it, but couldn't get it down for a dribble, so pass was a little bit behind her and ends up in a travel. So they're trying to run the break but couldn't get it done. Turnover. Patterson has the basketball, 2:58 and counting, fourth quarter. Again, cheerleaders here cheering on the Lady Hornets, and be here for the Hornets. Got a foul. Let's see if they say that basket was good. It was on the floor, which is the right call. Let's see, that's the second foul on Griffith. But I think it's 2 free throws because it's the fifth. Falstish, Andrade, Griffith, Jones, and Padron on the floor for the Lady Hornets. Hale, she's had a big night for the Lady Pirates, and she makes the free throw. She had 10, 12, 14, 18. That makes 19. She can hit 20 here with the free throw as Cambry Tower checks in for the Hornets. Lady Hornets. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Jones. So I will try to wrap it up here. I think I've decided. 2:48 to go, 59-17. Pretty. Falstich. And down low to Cambry Tower, and she should shoot free throws. Goes up quickly, and she's fouled. Cambry's has yet to score. She'll get a chance at the free throw line here with 2:41 to go. That foul was on Hale, her first. So I will close out. I think what I'm going to do is close out the feed. I think that'll, in case it takes me a little longer to go over. Free throw up and good. Cambry's first point of the night. She'll have one more, makes it 59-18. So it'll actually go off the air. I'll restart. So if you see that, you might have to refresh. If you listen and want to come, listen to the boys' game, it's not going to be the same feed. I think that'll be better instead of trying to just run spots for that time and not have enough time. Gets the shooter's touch, hits both free throws. Does Cambry? Makes it 59-19. 59-19, Pretty with the lead. Patterson has it up top. So if you come back and it's playing the girls' game still, let's refresh it. Missed shot by Hale. Andrade with the rebound. Tries to get it ahead to Padron, but pass a little too strong. Be a turnover. 2:19 to go in the game. So if you're still here in the girls' game, refresh. There should be a new live feed. I'll start a new feed and be bringing you the boys' game. So I will wrap it up here pretty quick after give the final score, and then I will close the feed and then reopen it for the boys' game, hopefully in about 10 minutes after the completion of this one. As soon as I can get everything set back up, I'll go back on the air. Pass down low, and Buffy gets the basket. Found her cutting to the basket. She has 12 points, makes it 61-19, a minute 55 to go. Andrade, long three on the way, banks it in. Bank was open. Take whatever we can. First three of the night. Andrade has 5 points now, makes it 61-22. You know, again, online, you should have some of those shots. A three going the other way, it's short, no good. Put back, though, is good by Holmesley. They've been able to get a lot of offensive putbacks as well. 63-22, minute 25 to go. Falstis gets it to McKenzie. Andrade with the dribble. Another three on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor. Fought for Cambry. Good hustle there and fighting for it. Let's see, it will be a jump ball. Abby Tower checks in, as does Precious Hernandez. Will be Lomita basketball. Minute 14 to go, 63-22. So the Lady Hornets will go to 2 and 3 in district. But again, Friday's game should be on the inbound. Good job of getting it Jones, and she's fouled by Patterson. Again, Jones, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Already in double digits. She can add to that. Leading scorer for the Lady Hornets. Phoenix free throw is short. She'll have one more. Second free throw is up and good. Knocks it down. 12 points now for Phoenix. 63-23, a minute 7 to go in the ball game here from Pretty. Pretty will stay undefeated in District 25 1A play. Patterson with the dribble up top. Now she gets it to Holmesley in the corner. Pass down low to Buffy. Wild shot, no good. Good defense there by the Lady Hornets. Comes down to Falstis. Elena still on the dribble, on the baseline, underneath the basket. Gets it to Tower. Abby. She still has the dribble. Up top to Falstis. 23 seconds to go in the game. Elena in the lane. Runner banks it in. Gets a straightaway bank shot. Falstis with the basket. Her fourth point makes it 63-25. Got a double dribble against Pretty. As Griffith and Andrade check back in with 11 seconds to go. 63-25. Started with a strong defense and the pressure, and Lady Hornets just really couldn't match up, couldn't get any kind of rhythm at all, and give Pretty credit. They played tough defense and stay undefeated in district. Corner, three, Tower, just off the rim. Rebound comes down to Pretty, and that is the buzzer. Our final score, 63-25, 63-25. The Lady Hornets fall to the Pretty Lady Pirates. So, gonna go ahead. As I said, I'm gonna stop it so I can go get the lineups for the second half of our doubleheader. Talk more about the game and get to the scoring of the Lady Hornets during the boys' game. So, we'll move to the second half of our doubleheader. I'm gonna close it out, come back, start up a new stream as the Lady Hornets fall 63-25 to Pretty on LTX Sports YouTube channel.